This is Professor L.B. Gayakawad's English Literature Web. I am Professor L.B. Gayakawad is teaching today the topic Lecture number 389 Spoken English Part 10. In this part, I will tell you that please see the notes which I have put in the description box. Then I will tell you, please watch, like, subscribe and share my YouTube channel. Now we will go into the topic. The topic is very much important for the speaking English, writing English, that is the spoken English. It is useful for the competitive examinations also. Here we have taken the topic, identify the SVOC pattern in the sentences. Remember here, when we talk English, the pattern SVOC is very much important. Here we have taken only one example, and with the help of this example, we have tried here, attempted here to see all the pattern, means subject, verb, object and complement. So we will see the example first. For example, Sara remembered Coleridge throughout life. Remember the example. Sara remembered Coleridge throughout life. This is the example, and this example has been repeated again and again in this topic. So now remember, again I will read the example. Sara remembered Coleridge throughout life. Now see the detailed explanation of the sentence. Means now we are going to find out the subject, verb, object and complement in this particular sentence. So remember here, Sara is the subject because it is doing the action of remembering Coleridge. Remember here, our example is Sara remembered Coleridge throughout life. In this sentence, Sara is the subject, and this Sara has done the action of the subject, means this Sara has remembered Coleridge in this sentence, and that's why I will tell you that this Sara is the subject, because this Sara has done the work of the subject. Now there is the second word, remembered. Remember is the verb because it is showing the action done by the subject Sara. Remember is here the verb because this verb is showing here the action done by Sara, the subject, because Sara is the subject here, and this Sara has done the action of remembering Coleridge, and this action is shown by this remembered, and that's why here remember is the main verb. Again I will tell you the example. Sara remembered Coleridge throughout life. Remember again, Sara remembered Coleridge throughout life. Coleridge is the object in this sentence because Sara is remembering Coleridge. Means remember here in this sentence, this Sara is remembering Coleridge. She is doing the action on Coleridge. It means that she is remembering this Coleridge, and that's why she is here making action on this noun Coleridge. Sara remembered, but whom? That is the question here. Sara remembered, but whom? The answer comes Coleridge. Thus, Sara is doing the action of remembering Coleridge, so Coleridge is the object here. Remember, we can say also, what did Sara do? The answer comes, she remembered Coleridge. Whom did Sara remember? The answer comes Coleridge. What did Sara remember? The answer comes Coleridge. Remember, in this way we can find out the object in the sentence. Now again we have taken the same example and that example is Sara remembered Coleridge throughout life. Here, throughout is the complement, that is the extra words. Extra words means these are the words which are not full of the subject, verb and object. It means that they are without the subject, object, and I will say subject, object and verb. And that's why they are called the extra words, or they are called the complements. So here throughout life is the complement, because just we saw. Again we have taken the same example. Coleridge loved Sara very much. Remember, here it is not the same example. We have changed the example only for this purpose, that you should understand well. So the example is Coleridge loved Sara very much. Coleridge loved Sara very much. Here Coleridge is the subject here because he has done the action of loving Sara. It means he has loved Sara. He has affected Sara. So he has completed his work in the sentence. So Coleridge is the subject. Remember, again I will tell you that the subject is the particular word in the SVOC pattern which works as the subject. Means it works the action, main action in the SVOC pattern. Again we have taken the same example. The example again I will read. Coleridge loved Sara very much. Loved is the verb here. Remember, here loved is the verb. Why? Because it is showing the action of Coleridge done with Sara, the object, because Sara is the object, and Coleridge is doing the action on this Sara, means he is loving Sara. That's why Sara is here the object. It means the verb shows the action or work done by the subject. So remember here the very much important identification or definition of the verb is that always the verb shows the action, activity of the subject in the sentence. Means the subject works very nicely in the sentence, and that work is the action of the particular subject, and that is shown by the verb. It means the verb shows that action. So here loved is showing Coleridge's action of loving with Sara. So loved is the main verb in the sentence. It means the main verb shows always what subject is doing in the sentence. Thus verb shows subject's moments or works always in every sentence. So loved is the verb in the sentence. Now again we have taken the same example. Coleridge loved Sara very much. Here Sara is the object because Sara is his beloved, and he has done the action of loving Sara. Means he is doing his action with Sara. Means he is making the action on Sara. It means he is doing that particular action with Sara, and that's why Sara is the object here, I will say. If the subject does action with the thing or person, remember always in the sentence there is the thing, there is the object, there is the person, and if the subject is doing the action with the thing or the person or the object, that affected thing or the person or the object is called the object, I will say. Now you will say, I am again and again saying object. Here one word is object, means the person. Object means a thing, and word is here which is there, I will say it is from the SVOC pattern. So object means the third word in the structure of SVC pattern. So here Sara is the object here because this Coleridge is doing action with this Sara. Means if the subject is doing action with the particular word, that word is called the object, I will say here. Again I will repeat the same example. Coleridge loved Sara very much. So very much is the complement here or extra words here. Remember the complement is called the extra word also, extra words also. Here, so very much is the complement or the extra words because we have found out subject, verb, object. Means we have seen, we have observed, we have studied, we have found out, we have there, I will say, we have taken out the subject, verb and object. So now there are only the remain words and those remain words are very much because our sentence is Coleridge loved Sara very much. So we took subject Coleridge, the verb loved, Sara object, and therefore now there are the words which are remain and they are very much. So here very much are the extra words or they are called the complements. So here Coleridge loved Sara very much is the sentence, and in which again I will read very much is the complement or extra words here because we have found out subject, verb and object which are Coleridge, loved and Sara in the sentence. The remain words are very much, means very much are the remain words, and these remain words without subject, verb and object are called the complements, I will say. So very much are the complements or the extra words. Thus the complements are the words which are not the subjects, verbs and the objects. It means that these complements, these extra words are not the subjects, are not the verbs, are not the objects. Means without subjects, verbs and objects, means leaving subjects, verbs and objects in the sentence. If there are the remain words, these remain words are called the complements or the extra words. So here today we have finished this topic. Again we will be in front of each other with a new topic. Till then, thank you very much.